All right, it's been 2 months now since Springs City Council approved Adrian Vasquez as the new Chief of Police for the Colorado Springs Police Department.
And today he shared his vision of the department with our News 5's Ashley Portillo. Part of it includes more community engagement. She joins us in studio with more. Ashley.
Guys, good afternoon. So Chief Adrian Vasquez says one of his main goals for the police department is building trust within the community as well as minority populations. Now, all of it is through a program called the Illumination Project, which he helped launch back in 2017.
I've spearheaded a lot of our programs and initiatives for community engagement, and I'll continue to do that.
The Illumination Project aims at building stronger relationships between law enforcement and people of color. It involves monthly community conversations across the city. We go out into the community and meet with community members. Anybody is invited to come, and we have those hard conversations. Hard conversations like discussing crime, race, religion, and police relationships. And it could be anything from traffic to violent crime to how the police department is looking from a demographic perspective. The Illumination Project developed after a racially motivated shooting at a Charleston, South Carolina church in 2015. It killed 9 African Americans. Then in 2017, CSPD partnered with the Center for Creative Leadership to develop the program. Can we mimic this program as a trust-building effort in the community here in Colorado Springs and see how well it does? Now, several years later, Chief of Police Adrian Vasquez wants to expand and revamp the program, where the community has more say in what's discussed. It's ever-changing based on what's happening in our world and what the citizens want to hear and talk about. Chief Vasquez says last month's meeting focused in Southeast Springs and talking with community leaders there. Those are the folks that we really want to sit down and talk with because they're going to have a real strong sense of what our citizens in those areas really want to know, really want their police department to do. And part of the program is also thinking about how the police department can actually recruit more from minority populations. And coming up later in the newscast, I'll tell you more about the chief's vision for the police department, including addressing staffing levels and the increase in crime.